But even the Killer, shout out to Killer. Killer always like, man, you got to talk more about me in interviews.
I'll say this: he talks about you in interviews.
Yeah.
So he told me,
yeah. Shout out to Killer.
yeah, he told me that he picked two things for his album from you. One
Yes.
was Scientists and Engineers. He said you took the other one back, but that it was like 11 minutes.
Yes.
You know what he's talking about?
So yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. So what people don't know is the Scientists and Engineers, that verse was 8 years old, and I let Killer hear it. It was something that me and James Blake were working on.
Wow.
And so me and James Blake, I did the verse. We never went back to it. We never finished it. So it was always this verse laying around. And then actually, we all have a thread, me and all the Dungeon family.
You guys are still on a group chat?
Yeah. So I sent that verse actually in the dungeon. If they look at it now, is that verse is in the group chat, because we were preparing to do this Dungeon Family album, and so I was just offering what I had, and so I sent that verse in the Dungeon Family group chat. That album didn't end up getting made. So once again, this verse is laying around. So Killer, he's like, you got anything? So I'm just kind of playing stuff, and Kill's like, can I use it? So Kill takes it, and him and No ID produce around it, get Future on it. But yeah, they composed a great song around it. And it ends up coming out. And it was always called Scientists and Engineers, the original idea. So even that verse was old. So people think it's fresh, and I wrote it, but it's kind of like an old verse that was around, that Killer saw some value in, and